Right. Check this out. What? Yo. Good morning everybody, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, if you click on the channel icon, you can watch all the rest of the videos.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
That's my 1975 Vauxhall Viva HC SL. Well, it is under the cover that I'm doing a restoration on. She's not getting entered into the Concourse of Elegance show or anything. So today I'm going to fit the tyres myself. If all goes to plan, I'll get all 4 tyres done in time to go and pick the kids up from school. If it all goes wrong, which it probably will, I'll probably break a couple of fingers and get 1 tyre fitted. Before we do that, I've got something to show you. It's not clickbait, I swear. Check this out. Look at that, just abandoned in a friend's garage. There you go, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Who's your favourite car YouTuber before you go?
Matt Armstrong.
What? For those of you that are still with us, let's get these tyres in the car, get the compressor back in the car, get the wheels off the Viva and get them in the car, and let's head down to my dad's where I'm going to go and fit the tyres. By the way, while we're here, these radiators are absolutely crap, these electric ones. It's a freezing day. You whack these on full belt, and by the time you spend, I don't know, 60 pence for the thing to warm up, if you hug it, you might get a little bit of heat out of it. Retro Rebuild hasn't got a permanent HQ yet because I'm renting this place, but when I do, it'll be gas central heating for me. There might be better ones than these, but this one, absolute pants. Enough about radiators, let's go and fit the tyres. Oh, I never planned to spray the wheels before they went on in case I chipped them trying to change the tyres and that, but did I get them cleaned up? Nope. Not cleaned up either. So I'm just going to go and get the tyres out today and I'll concentrate on cleaning them up. I know it's the wrong way around to do it, but never mind. The garage still tidy? Nope. So let's whip the other 3 wheels off the Viva, leave her on stands and then go and change the tyres. And this is where I normally cannot find the socket to take the wheels off. What socket did I need to get the wheels off? A 19. Have I got loads? Yes. Could I find one? No. They're all off now though. So let's pull the Ford Unfocused round now and get the wheels, tyres and compressor loaded up and then go and change them. Absolute tipping here. What do you reckon? Shall I take a week off from making a video and get this all tidied? Nah, what do you reckon? Right, so I've got me drill and some wire brushes just in case I need to clean up the channels where the beads sit. I've got them alloy valves that I bought and I've got some of the standard ones, standard type pull through ones. Right, let's make like a tree and get out of here. Right, and here we are at my dad's house using his manual tyre changer which has been sat in the corner for a few years now. Yes, it's sitting on a rotten pallet. Why? Because that's how we roll in the ghetto. Did this all go to plan? No. Would I wait and come back a few days later when he secured it properly? No. Now the plan was to get a quick run through of instructions of my dad on how to use this and then do all 3 myself, which could have been done if it was securely to the floor and not a rotten pallet. We got 2 tyres on in total. One went pretty smoothly, one was a nightmare, and then getting the tyre off the other rim was quite easy, but by this point the pallet had given up the ghost. And yes, it is just like changing a bike tyre, you just need bigger spoons. Who remembers that? He used to change the bike tyres with the ends of spoons. Not the spoon end, the straight end. Or were you posh growing up and you had like a proper tool to do it? But I used to use spoons to change my bike tyres like. I'm throwing clips in here of the ones that were a nightmare as well. I couldn't get no leverage on, and if it was bolted to the floor then I could get plenty of leverage on it and take the tyre off. But this felt like a 12-inch tyre that had been jammed on a 13-inch wheel. Once it's secured to the ground I'll show again and see if it's a lot more simple, but these tyres were well jammed on. There was a lot of sealer in them. There was an inner tube in a couple of them. I'm getting hungry, me. May I get a pizza? You spin me right round. Meat feast pizza. No No kebab. No, not sure. Or I fancy. Dunno. Disclaimer coming up. My dad does not condone taking an angle grinder to a tyre bead, although when I asked him to, he was more than happy to oblige. Right, it's now the next day. We've got 2 tyres on the wheels with that hell of a struggle that we had there. I'm going to drop some concrete bolts off my dad, and he's going to bolt the tyre changer to the floor. I just left the original weights on these, but once we're on the car, I'm going to drive somewhere and get all the wheels balanced. It's only a couple of quid each. It'll be nice and smooth sailing once the thing's bolted to the floor, and I can put all my leverage into it instead of dancing about and that. Picked up a spare wheel off my other axle that's down my dad's, because I've got a spare axle stored down there. It's got a canny tyre on it, like, but it's over 40-year-old. It's got these on it as well. What they called, they were beauty rings, were they just the full chrome ones, weren't they? What were these called? Anyway, it's good tyre to replace it for now, because the tyre's off that one, because we managed to get a tyre off it before the pallet completely give up the ghost on the changer. Cost a lot coffee. Cheers. It's got Christmassy things on it. What's everyone's favourite Christmas movies? Mine's going to have to be a toss-up between National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Die Hard. Oh, Family Man's a good one as well. Oh, Home Alone. Oh, there's loads of them. Back at work tonight, which is unfortunate, and didn't get much time to film due to family commitments. But let's try and get a few things done before I go for a sleep, if you don't know what a kip is. I'm going to patch the roof on the Viva where the hole is. This is, I think it's canopy tape, waterproof tape, or gut run tape. Of course it is. You know this channel. To quote Puddin's Fab Shop, if you take things too seriously, this channel isn't for you, buddy. And off. I did that bit. And I'm also going to take off the bottom of the steering column to look for the relay, if that's where it is. Rhubarb! Someone said I should, a few people said I should have a catchphrase, but to quote someone else again, I'm not a YouTuber who's doing car stuff. I'm a car person who's having messing about with YouTube. Rhubarb! Of course it's raining. It's because I said I was going to patch the roof, isn't it? Right, wheels on, patch roof, and take off underneath the steering column. Well, there's new shoes on the front of the lady. That just makes me feel good. So the vinyl roof has to come off, but let's go for a couple of runs in it first, and then we'll do stuff like bushings and roof and all sorts of stuff like that. Alright, let's patch up the roof. Right then, it's very windy and rainy, so I'm underneath the car cover. This is hilarious. And I'm going to patch the roof here. It's all nice and dry. I've got rust converter on there where there was a patch leaking in. I'm not bothered what it looks like. I just want to get it watertight. Watertight enough for now, so I can drive around it. Oh, it's sticky stuff. I had it in boiling inside. I was bliss, upset and such. I never really had no reasons to. I never gave a second thought. By the time, I never hung around very late at night. Junkies on swing stairs, still shooting up in the street light. I'm messing on in the front street like it goes bad. Falling from the tree strings, I was covered in scabs and sores. I barely remember, and I was watching. There you go, ready for the Concourse of Elegance show at Pebble Beach. That stuff's crazy strong, like it's good. Patch and seal tape. Canopus. I think I got it off Amazon. Be good for patching tents and guttering and everything like that. Proper strong. So shouldn't let any water in. We've had a bit of a break in the weather. Look at that. All nice and patched on the roof now. I don't know about you, I just love the look of a weathered car on top, and we'll get it all sound underneath and get some nice wheels for her. I just like that style. I like all styles really. Ground up restorations, rat look, weathered look. Just as long as an old car survived, that's what makes me happy. Just cars in general. Love cars. I mean, I'm not necessarily into them like sports cars and supercars that look like they've got like IKEA shelves for spoilers. It's just not my thing. It doesn't mean it's shit, it just means it isn't my thing. I saw the other day a Max Power style early Punto, you know, with the big spoiler on, proper big body kit and everything like that. Not my thing, but it put a smile on my face when I drove past it. Like, it's just, cars are cool. Right, let's see if we can find this relay. As far as my next car goes, my next project, I really don't know yet. I've limited space here where I am, although I may still get one while I'm here. Don't really know what I want. There's many cars I want. There's still loads of jobs to do on the Viva once she's on the road. Bring her back. I'm going to pull the entire interior out to check all the flow from the inside. New bushings, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of job, which I will document. But I really don't know what I want for my next car. Hopefully, if things keep going well, I'd like to start doing 2 videos a week. Not just yet though. I barely got enough time to do 1 video a week. But I'd like to start doing 2 videos a week, and I've got some ideas and I've got some fun stuff planned. All space dependent, like I say. Renting this place and we're looking for the next place. But I'll keep you posted. I'm not done yet. Let's take this column off, which is going to be awkward because I'm still jammed right up against the wall here with the door. But I don't know where I'll put the phone for it filming. But let's sort something out. Right. Right, I've run out of time now, but I've got the other book. I'm going to take the book to work and study the book on my break. So I've took the column off. Does anyone know where the indicator relay is on these before? I'm not going to take off any more trimming that today. I haven't got time, but I've took the column off and I've got this green and red cable here, this plug with nothing in it, this female plug, and then there's a male plug which is green and white, but I'd imagine they don't plug together because they're not the same colours plugged together. I don't know. Scratch that. Took the rest of the covey out in the column. It was just tissue round in the back of there. There was no mouse in the house, or meat in the heath, as they say. No one says that. But found the relay. There's the relay up in there. Can you hear us? So, what are these 2 plugs for? Does anyone know? This male plug with the green and white in, and the female plug with the red and green in. What are they for? Are they for like additions? Like cigarette lighter and stuff like that? So I found the relay, so I know what type it is. I do have an older relay, but it's not that one. So I'm going to order one up, and more troubleshooting next time. Right, it's nice and dark outside, so we're going to check out this switch. Put the ignition on. Headlights on. Hang on a minute. Turn the flash off. It's pretty dim, so unless it gets brighter when I turn the lights on. Probably need new bulbs in there. I can say good enough though. Well, that's it for this one. We'll be doing donuts in the snow pretty soon. Please like, share and subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, off. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Behind your frozen eyes, skies are hate and laughter make me feel just one more thing than I. And even though that I despise the thing you're after, realize you're something more than I. And it's all